There are no results, for it was a night like any other, or so I thought. The house I lived in had always been a bit strange. Small things like doors closing by themselves or the faint sound of footsteps when no one was home. But nothing could prepare me for what happened that one night. It was late, and I had just settled in after a long day. I was home alone as my roommates were away for the weekend. The air in the house felt unusually cold, though it was midsummer and the windows were all closed. I brushed it off, thinking it was just my imagination. I pulled a blanket over myself and turned on the TV to watch something, anything, to distract myself from the eerie quiet that had settled over the house. As I was halfway through the show, I heard it a soft whisper. At first, I thought it was coming from the TV, but when I muted it, the whispering continued. My heart skipped a beat. The whispering seemed to be coming from the hallway just outside my door. I froze, listening carefully, hoping to catch a clearer sound, but all I heard were hushed words I couldn't make out. I mustered the courage to get up and check, telling myself it was just the pipes or the wind playing tricks on me. But the moment I stepped into the hallway, the whispering stopped, leaving only an oppressive silence in its wake. I felt a cold draft brush against my skin, even though there were no open windows or doors. Every instinct in me screamed to get out of the house, but I didn't listen. I walked down the hallway towards the stairs leading to the basement. The whispering had seemed to come from below, and something inside me urged me to investigate, though I was terrified. As I approached the basement door, I noticed it was slightly ajar. I didn't remember leaving it open. I stared into the darkness of the basement, and for a moment, all I could hear was the pounding of my own heartbeat. Suddenly, the whispering returned, louder now, like a voice trying to calm me down. I could finally make out the words, "Come down, come down." I wanted to run, but my legs felt rooted to the spot. Then, something even stranger happened. The light in the hallway flickered and went out, plunging me into darkness. Panic gripped me. I turned to head back to the living room when I heard the creak of the basement stairs. Something was coming up. I bolted. I rushed back to the living room, slamming the door behind me. My breath came in short gasps as I fumbled for my phone, desperate to call someone, anyone. But when I looked at the screen, it was dead. Not out of battery, but as if the power had been completely drained. Then from behind the door, I heard it again, the whispering. Only now it wasn't soft. It was angry, like a chorus of voices screaming in fury. The door rattled on its hinges as though something was trying to force its way in. I had no choice. I ran to the nearest window, threw it open, and climbed out, not caring about the drop. I hit the ground hard, but scrambled to my feet and kept running until I reached the street. I didn't stop until I was far away from the house. I never went back. A week later, I moved out, but I couldn't shake the feeling that whatever was in that house hadn't left me. Every now and then, in the dead of night, I hear those same whispers calling me back.